Good morning. This is Tara with Tara's Whimsies Bakery. I am new to the fake bake world, and I just want to bring you along on my journey as I learn how to fake bake. And I've been a crafter for about 30 years, and so I'm not new to crafting, but I am very new to fake baking, and I am having a ball. I feel like I found my soul. Anyway, in the crafting, in this genre, it's awesome. Anyway, I've got something. I've been working hard. I've been under the weather, so I hadn't been filming. I plan on at least getting one video a week done right now. That's probably all I'm going to be able to commit to. But I'm working. I finished up my extreme shake. And it's a lemon theme. It's yellow and white. I'll show that to you in a minute. Let me get all this spackle off my hands. I've been rearranging my art room. It was a wreck. And I just didn't have all my fake bake stuff. There is a lot to fake baking as far as supplies and construction of fake bakes. So I needed my supplies. I've got them all over here on one big table, and everything is divided out and super organized. It looks like organized chaos, but I know where everything is, and it's easily reachable. So I love that. I'm so excited about that. So I did that while I was sick, but I just couldn't sit still. I'm so excited about fake baking that I just cannot sit still. I'm dreaming about it. I just love it so much. It's so silly, but it's fun. Okay, so let me show you this lemon. Okay, here's my lemon extreme shake. I just need to clean the glass and, get it tidy. And, but that's it. I love lemons and anything lemon. In fact, I'm doing my kitchen lemon theme right now. And, anyway, so I say anyway a lot, I'm sorry, but that's just me. Okay, so I'm going to put a little whip on the bottom here, and I have this cute little lemon that I made. I don't know if you can see it. And I'm going to put that in the whip. This is foam clay, all of it's foam clay. And let me do that here. I've got some other things going I'm going to tell you about in a minute. I've got my Sherwin-Williams. I love this Sherwin-Williams. It's called Shrink-Free Spackling, and it's a lightweight. This is it. I put a little cellophane over the top because I'm terrible about not pushing down my lids. It is a very fluid, so it has... it's not great for holding its shape. It doesn't fall real bad, but I just don't, I want a little bit more of a definition in my piping especially. But I think it'd be great for doing just like little whipped cream kind of look, like what I'm fixing to do now. And icing cakes or icing cookies, anything like that, it's going to be great for that. So that's what I think anyway. So I'm just going to put a little whip here, and I have my 1N tip. I called it a 1M tip. I called it a 3M the other day because I don't know what I'm doing yet. So I don't know what everything is called, but I'm going to just put on a big dollop of this. What I love about their spackling is it's hard as a rock. Once it's dry, it's not coming off. I'm telling you, it is awesome. And I'm just gonna push that down in there like that. Oh, you know what? I just did that wrong. I put that on the wrong side. Let me take my spatula. That's what I love about fake baking. You can just, and we'll set that there because I don't want to waste anything. I do not waste product. It's expensive. Let me get this other little spatula and scrape that. I'll use that for something here in a minute. Now you can see me mess up. I've been messing up a lot. This other shake I'm going to show you, wow, I really had trouble with it. but I saved it. I mean, it's construction wise, it's sound, but it was a trick on the coloring. I'll show you that in a minute. I'm jumping around this morning. That's just who I am. I'm not very organized in my thought processes, so I jump around a lot. I'll get better, maybe. I don't know. I'm very messy. All right, let's try this. You can see what mess ups look like. It's kind of a thing if you mess up. Okay, but so I wanted the handle on this right side, and I'm going to do my little whip on this right side. I'm going to kind of go far out. I just love the Sherwin-Williams, and it is so beautiful. And I'm going to stick that down in there like that, and really wipe that up here. Don't want it touching. Here we go. So that's done. And I'll just clean up the glass a little bit because I've got my handprints on it and I don't want to touch it. So let me put it over there and get it out of the way. But anyway, I just really had so much fun making that first freak shake or extreme shake. So let's get this, put those in water. All right, let me get my little, I love these little clamps that you can put on your bags so nothing spills out. I'm gonna set that right there. Okay, so here's my other freak shake or extreme shake. I did a watermelon theme and I just really enjoyed it. I've still got to do my whip here. I tried to do a whip with the Red Devil, and for some reason, I mean, it's just really soft. So I'll probably do my Sherwin-Williams whip or spackle and color it the red and green. So I like the Red Devil. I'm gonna love it for using it as whipped cream or ice cream. But little accoutrements like this, I don't know about. I'm still testing it. I just got the Red Devil spackle, lightweight spackle in from Amazon the other day, so I haven't worked with it a lot. I use DAP and I use the Sherwin-Williams are my two favorites. But I think I'm gonna like the Red Devil. But anyway, this is the and I did the wool for the I can't think this morning, y'all. I've still got a cold, and so I'm struggling with my brain. Cotton candy. Did a needle felt technique for that. It's not going anywhere, and I've got a lot of fallout. I'm getting glitter on my ice creams. I've got to go shake it out still, but I just wanted this one glittery, sparkly, girly watermelon. And I think I put a bunch of marshmallows that I made all the cookies, the watermelon cookies, the macaron, and the ice cream bar, and I did a cake pop back here. I was gonna do one up here, but I thought it had plenty up here, so it was getting a little much. And then I made my own sprinkle mix. I made my sprinkles, and then some of the Dollar Tree sprinkles. They're those little kind of plasticky, I don't know what they are, but you get them at Christmas time. And let's see if it's some of those right here, if you can see those in the red and green. And then I did a pink and white and green and red sprinkle with my clay. and I did the extruder for that. And then I did this little meringue, meringue piece, watermelon, and then put the clay, foam clay. This is all foam clay, and I'm going to go over it one more time and seal it all in to save most of my sprinkles. And then I covered my cherry in glitter, painted it pink, and I painted the cherry with chalk paint, and then I painted it with the pink acrylic, and then glittered it after I put the a matte Mod Podge. I love the matte Mod Podge a lot. I think I'm going to be using it a lot. I tried using gloss on it one time. I tried using gloss, but I just didn't like that. So anyway, I'm probably going to keep most of my stuff matte. Okay, so now I'm doing another extreme shake. I have this little sundae dish that I got at a thrift store for $1. I got a whole bunch of them. Well, I got 3. Well, I think I got, I thought I had a whole bunch of these. I don't. I got 2 of these. That's right. And so I'm going to do this one in the theme of a chocolate chip cookie. And I did these little, let me just put you down here. Let me move this. Okay, and excuse my junk back there. I'm organizing still. Okay, so I did, the first time I've ever done the ice cream technique with spackle. And I just took my old-timey, and I did use the Red Devil for this. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me get it. This is the Red Devil. I've seen a lot of fake bakers. The Pink Tree uses Red Devil, and Up and Growing, I've seen her use it, and she really recommended it, and so did the Pink Tree. So I thought, you know, they're so professional, I'm going to go with what they're saying. And I really do like this. It's very lightweight. It held together really well. I thought I was going to have to thicken my scoops up, but no, I just don't think I'm going to have to thicken it at all. But anyway, you can see how that turned out. I did these last night, so they're still a little soft and not cured out at all. But I took my old-timey ice cream scoop and just scooped it. I got my color, and I put, to get this color, I did several different colors, because I thought I was just going to use this and it was going to be fine, but it was too yellow. So I added, this is khaki in the apple barrel. I don't know how old this is. It's probably not that old. So they might still have it. And this one is, I got to put on my bug eyes. I bought these glasses on Amazon, and they are so big. Teddy Bear Tan in the folk art. And then I used the dark burnt umber in the Americana. I love this. Love that. And then I've got Deco Art Americana dark chocolate. I put just a touch of each of these until, and I just kept going back and forth. I put these 2 in first. This one first, and then this one second to darken it up and get that yellow tint out. So frankly, I wouldn't even use this. It just has way too much yellow in it, the khaki. Don't use it for this. I would use the Teddy Bear Tan and then back and forth between these 2 to get that nice, you know, caramel kind of color, cookie dough color that I wanted. And they're drying out perfectly. I love the color. It didn't darken up too much. So with the Red Devil, I think that it's pretty spot on. It's not, because sometimes when you put spackle in, now they did shrink up a little bit. When you put spackle with paint, it can kind of darken the color a little bit, or it might lighten it. I don't remember, but anyway, I thought somebody said it might darken it, so I'm still learning. This is a learning channel, so if you know what spackle does with paint, let me know, especially the Red Devil. And I cannot believe I got glitter. I'm gonna have to scoot these over here, because I'll probably end up glittering these, but I really didn't want glitter on my cookie dough on the ice cream. Let me throw this away. Okay, I'm all over the place this morning, but I just want to come on with a quick video about this. And then I made, I think I showed you these before. I've got some embellishments to go in my shake. This over here, I have a little bitty desk. But anyway, I've got my cookies. I made a sandwich cookie. I'm gonna make one more, I think, cookie. That's maybe like a bar or something like that. And then I've got some chocolates and some, you know, little chocolate chips. And then I have some little chocolate crumbles, and I have more chocolate crumbles over here. Oh, I wanted to show y'all that about the chocolate crumbles. So to make chocolate crumbles, I did, to make the chocolate crumbles that are inside of these cookies, ice cream scoops, I took my clay. I'm telling you, I got everything right here where I can reach it. I took my clay. I had a fail on a egg that I wanted to make for Easter. And I tried doing my egg with, I wanted to do one of the diorama or panorama eggs. Am I saying that right? Anyway, my clay didn't work. It dried out too much, and then was really crumbly, and so you can see how easily it crumbles. And so I said, well, I can still use this. And so I take my the leftovers. I have a whole bucket of leftovers, and I just crush them up into large chunks, or I break them up, and then I put paint on them. I break them up first because you want to cover all those sides. Now you can see some of my crumbles have the paint missing, so I'll just go in and touch that up with paint. And so just take your crumbles, because I wanted mine to look not real symmetrical. Like, I wanted it to kind of look like a real chocolate chip ice cream that has the chunks in it. And I love chunky chocolate chip cookies too. I love the look of that. So that's kind of what I'm going for. And that's what I used in these as well, is these chunks of clay. So, you know, you just take your clay, roll it out real thin, not too thin, but you can see how thick this is. And then let it dry, and then crumble it up, break it up. And then you're gonna put your paint, like I just took my cellophane and I put my crumbles on my cellophane, and I just drizzled my dark umber, any chocolate color you want. You could make them white chocolate chips too. And just drizzled it, and then took my little popsicle stick and just, you know, went back and forth and make sure that they're completely covered. So, but anyway, that's how I made those, and I think it turned out pretty cool. And then I'm going to use some little beads for sprinkles. I've got some bead mix here that I'll probably use this. Probably just use the dark beads. I've got some white and some clay sprinkles that I made with my extruder and cooked them in the oven, or baked them in the oven for just a few minutes and dried them out. And then I've got some little bitty crumbles here that I'll sprinkle just to make that all look nice and chocolatey. And then of course do this. I don't know. I'm still working on my plan for my my chocolate chip cookie sundae. So I'm really excited about it though. I've seen some Pinterest, because I looked at the real shakes, freak shakes, and a lot of them have like the cookie dough coming way down here, and they've got, you know, chunks of the chocolate chips on there, but it's like a cookie dough look, and I really like that. I think that would be fun. So I want to make this fun and whimsical. I'm not really into realism to the extreme. I'm into more whimsy and just, sorry for the shaking, I'm into more just the whimsical aspect of fake baking. So anyway, that's all I got for y'all today, I think. Thank y'all for being here and following my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to try to come with a video weekly, if not twice a week. I love doing videos about crafting, and this fake baking is just, like I say, captured my soul, and I'm just really enjoying the process. And if you have any tips or tricks, or do I need to follow somebody on YouTube? I'm not on social media at all. I am doing Etsy, so come find me at Tara's Whimsies Fakery over there. I just have 2 items in there right now. I am fixing to put, as soon as this lemon shake is complete, I will be putting that on there. Everything I come on with will be on Etsy, maybe, hopefully. So if it turns out right. So far so good. I'm the only thing I had problems with was my spackle. This is where I learned about this. I'll just tell you this real quick. This is where I learned about my spackle falling. Before I had learned from the girls that I watch that spackle can really, you know, fall like that. I've never piped spackle before, so I've only ever put it on walls and it stays where it's supposed to be. So, and you're just doing patch jobs and things like that. So, but I did this whole thing in the DAP. Well, the humidity also in my house, I live in East Texas, and the humidity is horrible right now. So it fell, and it was just not very defined. I mean, I could have, but it just wasn't to my standards. And so I really, I came in on top of that with clay, with the foam clay, and I popped all the foam clay that's on here. It's all piped, and it's also sculpted. So if I didn't like the pipe technique, you know, if I needed to get into a little crevice or something, I just put my foam clay in there, and then I you know, configured it with my tools and sculpted it. So it turned out great. I'm really, really happy with this. I want to keep it for myself. I just love it. It's just so fun and whimsical. It's just exactly what I was envisioning. So anyway, that's that. That's my fail that I was able to capture. Oh, and the other thing on this is I hand painted all of the foam clay. That's the ice cream portion of this. I hand painted all of it except for the cookies and the marshmallows. The rest of it is except for these are not hand painted. I did change the color of this with paint. I changed the color of this. I wanted that pink. I just needed that pink to pop. So it turned out exactly what I was wanting. So I had to paint in that. You know, I don't have all the colors yet in my foam clays, and I don't like putting paint in foam clay. I have noticed it gets crackled. You know, it doesn't lay in the consistency that I want it to lay in. So I'm probably not using the right terminology, but I'll get the hang of everything. But you see what I'm saying. If you've worked with clay and paints, you know, you may not have that problem, but I didn't like what it was doing to my my clay. So I have started using the Bose clay. I really, really, really love this clay. I love this clay. It's super strong, super durable. I feel so comfortable sending my things through shipment to send to a customer. And that's mainly, you know, I'm doing this for fun, but I'm also doing this as a business. So I need my stuff, as people say, insured. And I do just like what Up and Growing does, and do all the toothpicks and skewers. I love to use all of that to ensure my work and that it's not going anywhere. And I also use the super glue, and I use Aleene's glue and the Mod Podge, and I also used some the Elmer's it's a dual purpose, I think is what it's called. I don't know where I put it. I'm all organized, and now I don't know where anything. Oh, it's up there, because I'm not going to use that too much. I like to use that on the foam underneath to attach with my hot glue. So it's very durable. I love it, but I'll get that down at a later date. But you can see right here the Sherwin-Williams. You see how it's falling? It's not as defined. It hasn't lost all definition. I'm just going to show you this while we're here. But yeah, it's fallen. It's sank just a little bit. And so the Red Devil is not sinking. Now the Red Devil is shrinking a little bit. That has shrunk just a little bit, because all of these chips were completely inside the spackle last night when I placed them. But other than that, that's the only one that I really have that shrank pretty bad. So, okay, I'm all over the place. That's just who I am. If you don't like that, I'm so sorry. But my mind just goes all different kinds of places, and like a hummingbird. So, all right, y'all have an awesome day. Share, like, subscribe. I just love coming on here and sharing, and sharing my journey as a new fake baker. And I hope you'll have a fabulous day, and we'll see you later. Bye.